treat you good.
Fill us, catch us up to speed a little bit. Last time we talked, we talked on your tour bus, and you were playing the Roxy, and that was, I guess, oh goodness, was that a year ago already? Or?
No, it was about 8 months ago.
8 months ago,
yeah.
Right. And so now you're doing a bunch of one-offs, and you got the Warped Tour coming up. Tell us a little bit about it.
Right. Well, we got a bunch of one-offs going on this summer, and we got the Warped Tour coming up August 11th here in LA at the Pomona Fairgrounds, and then we're playing August 11th and 12th, 14th and 15th, ending the tour in Portland, Oregon, in our hometown, and we're playing the Legends stage. So I guess we're Legends now, which is good to know.
The Legends stage with we're going to unplug this because we don't need it now.
Okay.
Okay. So All American Rejects are also on this Warped Tour, right? Do you know those guys?
I do know those guys. We played a show with those guys, and the singer came and talked to me for about an hour. He's a huge fan.
We actually spoke with them last night, and I'm going to ask you the same question because they had an interesting answer. So what do you tell these guys, these kind of young, the baby band, so to speak, like, you know, if you're mingling around in the mess hall?
Did you ask them about me specifically?
No, I didn't. No, not about you.
Okay.
No. But I asked them. You know, I'm just curious to know you've been through it and you've played this before. And what do you tell the young baby bands that are, you know, so stoked to be there playing the Warped Tour? What advice do you give these guys?
I don't give anyone advice unless they ask for it, for one thing.
Okay.
That's one thing I've learned in my years of living, is that no one pays attention to advice that they don't want. But if they ask for advice, I give it to them. I mean, there's really nothing I could say to them except for just be present, man. Enjoy this. You don't know that it's going to go somewhere else. You don't know that it's not. Enjoy this right now. This is super exciting. Being a part of the Warped Tour is a very, very exciting thing for a young band. For an older band, we're a band that's been all over the world. We've headlined festivals and, you know, coliseums, and now we're playing the Legend stage there. And I basically begged Kevin Lyman to give me these dates and bugged him for like 2 months. And I'm super stoked about playing it. So I would just say, you know, the baby bands of today are going to be the influential bands of tomorrow. You just have to stick it out. You have to learn and just want it really bad. What they say.
Their advice was a little on the comical side. They say stay away from the chicken in the mess hall, and always shit before you play in the porta potties behind the stage.
Well, you know, I mean, that's good advice. That's good advice. I would agree with that advice. I wouldn't normally come out and say that to somebody, but you know, I mean, they're young. They're having fun.
How many dates are you playing on the Warped Tour?
4 days.
Awesome.
4 shows.
Which locations? Can you tell our fans?
We're playing Pomona, Sacramento, the Gorge, which is basically in the middle of Washington, so it's Seattle, Spokane play, and then Hillsboro, which is Portland, Oregon, which is the last show of the tour.
And that's close to where you...
We're from Portland. We're a Portland band. It's 20 minutes from my house.
Oh, that's cool. So there'll be family and friends there, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Curious to know, take me through a typical Saturday night with you when you're not playing a show.
It's boring, man. It's so boring. You got a kid. You know what it is. You're gonna know. Okay. Typical Saturday night. Baby, we have dinner. I make dinner with my wife about 6:30. Baby, we eat about 7:30. Baby goes down about 8 o'clock. We watch something on TV. If I have my teenager with us, I'll stay up with her and watch a movie. If not, me and my wife will go to bed and we'll read and go through the computer and you know, and go to sleep before 10. That's Saturday night.
That's so rock star.
That's not rock star. Well, you know, you can make fun of it, but it's fun. And you're gonna know.
Oh, I know.
How old's your baby now?
2 months and a week.
Girl or boy?
Boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sleeping
and he's
well?
doing pretty good.
Yeah, really?
He rolled over yesterday for the first time. So we were pretty stoked about that.
That's exciting.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? I know you got to roll, right? Are you good?
We have a few more minutes.
Okay, cool.
Questions, but
if you get more questions.
Yeah, I do have a question on the heavier side.
Go ahead.
Do you think about legacy at all? and what that means to you in terms of kind of you as a person or your career?
Legacy. You mean for my work?
It could be, yeah, your work, or just you as a person, the way you live your life and how you want to be remembered.
That's a good question. You ask really good questions. I remember that. Whose phone is that? The clown song. It's your wife saying she can't park the car.
It's okay.
Let's see. My legacy. That's a really good question, because I feel like legacy, as far as my work goes, is what it is. People are going to make of it what they want. It's when people look back at what someone's done, they either get it or they don't. They either like it or they don't. But the life that you live as a legacy, which is what I think what you're talking about, that's very important to me, more so than ever, especially having a new child.
Right.
And you have a child that's 2.5 months. I have a child that's 2.5 years.
Right.
And I'm almost 50. You know, I started over again, which is a big decision to make, and not necessarily a decision most people make in their life when they're your age. They don't think, oh, I'll have another kid when I'm almost 50. You don't do that. It's just life takes you where it is. As far as the legacy goes, I've worked really hard to be a good father for my eldest daughter, Annabella. I'm doing the same thing for Arizona, and I'm trying to leave a legacy of hopefully people say, you know, he made mistakes, but he learned from them, and he figured it out, and he became a great guy.
Good enough for me.
I think that's what we all, you know, want.
Cool.
It's not sexy.
No, I dig it though. I dig it. No, man. Listen, you're always a class act, Art, and we really appreciate you taking the time out.
Thanks, man.
Since we're affiliated now, since we last chatted with you, with 98.7 FM,
Oh, it's a Star.
Yeah, well, it's not Star anymore, but
It's not Star.
yeah, but
98%. They
Right.
play us. They play us a lot.
they do.
Oh my God.
They love you.
I actually love that station. I've
Cool.
been listening to it while I've been in LA.
Cool.
Hi, my name is Art Alexakis. I'm in a band called Everclear, and I am a non-recovering rockaholic.
Will I treat you good?